with Prasad Kaipa, a serial entrepreneur and the author of a brand new book. Prasad, thanks for being here. Tell us about your new book.
Well, this book is about how wise leaderships can be developed, because many entrepreneurs start out being really smart, but at the same time, for them to become successful, they have to go beyond what everybody else is doing. Like somebody puts it quite nicely, if you go after what has a 70% of a chance, your success rate is going to be lower than if you go for something which has a 30% chance. Common sense makes, like people say, no, common sense says you go after something which has a higher chance, but that's what everybody thinks. Everybody will go after it. But if you go for something that has a lower chance of success, very many people don't get attracted. So your chance of success actually goes up. So that's what I call wisdom.
So you spoke to 40 leaders, including the CEO of Pepsi, the CEO of Ford.
Yeah.
Tell me a story, though, about your personal experience, your history as an entrepreneur that led you to write this book.
Okay. I'm actually a physicist to start with, and after that I spent a lot of time in Apple computer. When I was in Apple, at one time I was a fellow in Apple University, where I was asked to design tools for augmenting human intelligence. So I ended up interviewing like 200 extraordinary leaders and scientists and spiritual leaders and brain researchers and Nobel laureates. In that process I found out it is not what actually you do that makes a difference, but how you do it and why you do it. So in that context, I tried to use those principles to write software to scale it up. Those are not software scalable capabilities, but they are human capabilities. So when I coach executives all around the world at a very, very high levels, I found out that I have to help people to really think about what is important to them. For me, what is authentic was to bring my Indianness as well as my Americanness. So what I'm doing, whether it was my own entrepreneurial ventures, whether it is starting the Thai Institute here, or whether it is starting the Center for Leadership, Innovation and Change at the Indian School of Business in Hyderabad, or any of the things which I'm doing.
If you have one bit of advice for a young person or someone who's trying to build a company, trying to start something up, get their life going, what advice do you have for them?
If you are starting a company, first of all, figure out why you want to do it. Do you want to do it so that you can make a lot of money? Do you want to build a company that is built to last? Or something that you want to sell it in a year or two, build to flip kind of a company? And why do you want to do that? First thing. Once you know what exactly is the underlying motivation for doing that company, second, figure out how can actually what you do becomes differentiable in the marketplace. Just don't do it because everybody else is doing it, because whatever you do, if there is a lot of opportunity, everybody else will jump into it. That is not where you will find success. The third point which I would also say is, if you can figure out a way to connect with other people and help them, and figure out a way in which you can help other companies to be successful while they can help your company to be successful. The rising tide lifts all boats. When you can couple yourself with other successful entrepreneurs, other successful ventures, your chances of success becomes a lot more. Don't try to do it alone. Don't try to think that you are the smartest person in the room, or don't try to keep proving that you are the most successful. Ego is one of the biggest things that will hit you, because in entrepreneurial world, first thing you need to put aside is your ego, but at the same time have the confidence to start something, but be willing to have humility to learn from somebody else. If you have some of these combinations, chances of success becomes a lot more.
Fantastic. Prasad Kaipa, the book is called From Smart to Wise. Congratulations on this.
Thank you very much. Appreciate it.